Anya squinted at the flickering holographic map projected onto her forearm. The neon lines denoting the safe passage shimmered and pulsed, a stark contrast to the inky blackness of space beyond the viewport. It was a treacherous route, rumored to be haunted by scavengers and rogue AI programs, but it was the only way to reach Kepler 186f, the rumored haven for humanity's survival. Earth was a desolate wasteland, ravaged by climate change and the relentless resource wars. Anya was one of the last remnants of the Exodus Project, a ragtag group of scientists and engineers who had escaped the dying planet in cryosleep pods. 10 years after being awakened on a derelict research vessel named the Icarus, they were on a desperate mission to find a new home. Anya wasn't a scientist. She was a mechanic, her grease-stained hands more comfortable tinkering with engines than analyzing planetary data. But her resourcefulness had kept the Icarus functional, its battered hull a testament to her tireless efforts. Captain Sato, the stoic leader and pilot, relied heavily on Anya's intuition and daring. Today, however, even Anya felt a tremor of fear snake down her spine. "Anya, readings are spiking off the charts," warned Dr. Lee, the team's geophysicist, his voice a tremor over the comm channel. "Magnetic interference unlike anything I've ever seen." The cockpit lights flickered, throwing eerie shadows across the control panel. Captain Sato swore under his breath, his knuckles white as he gripped the controls. Alarms blared, a cacophony of red lights painting the interior in an ominous glow. "Anya, prepare for emergency maneuvers!" Sato yelled, his voice straining. "We're caught in a damn anomaly!" Anya scrambled for the override switch, throwing the Icarus into a series of erratic spins. The centrifugal force pinned her to her seat, the metallic tang of fear filling her throat. Through the viewport, the stars smeared into streaks of light, a mesmerizing blur that did little to calm her pounding heart. Just as suddenly, the anomaly spat them out. The alarms fell silent, leaving an unnerving quiet in their wake. Anya risked a glance at the map. Their position, nowhere near Kepler 186f. Instead, they were adrift in an uncharted sector, a desolate void marked with only static. "Looks like we're lost," Anya said, her voice grim. Captain Sato sighed, the tension momentarily leaving his face. "Lost, but alive. That's all that matters." Days turned into weeks. Rations dwindled, and the silence became a physical entity in the cramped confines of the Icarus. Despair began to creep in, a shadow even Anya's optimism couldn't dispel. Then, one night, a faint signal flickered on the long-range scanners. It was a beacon emanating from a derelict spaceship. Hope, a fragile flame, flickered to life again. Captain Sato charted a course, and they approached the derelict with cautious optimism. It was a massive vessel, its hull scarred and blackened, yet strangely majestic. Docking procedures were risky, but they had little choice. As they entered the derelict, silence smothered them. Dust motes danced in the beams of their flashlights. The air was stale, thick with the smell of decay. Anya and Captain Sato explored the corridors, their footsteps echoing hollowly. Suddenly, a flickering hologram materialized before them. It was a woman, her expression serene, despite the fact that she was clearly deceased. "Greetings," the hologram's voice boomed, surprisingly rich and lifelike. "You are the first to reach the Exodus, Arkansas. This vessel holds the key to humanity's survival." Anya and Captain Sato exchanged a wide-eyed glance. This was beyond anything they dared to hope for. The hologram continued, outlining a plan, a complex series of repairs needed to activate the Ark's hidden system, a technology capable of terraforming any planet into a habitable paradise. The repairs stretched for weeks, a painstaking process of deciphering alien technology. Anya's grease-stained hands found new purpose, her mechanical prowess instrumental in piecing together the dormant systems. Finally, the day arrived. Anya, her heart pounding in her chest, activated the final sequence. The arc hummed to life, a low vibration that pulsed through the hole. Outside, the previously barren world bathed in an otherworldly green glow. The hologram reappeared, a smile gracing her spectral lips. "Go forth," she said, her voice filled with hope. "Reclaim your destiny and rebuild your world." Anya wiped a tear from her cheek. The years of hardship, the constant fear, it was all worth it for this moment. With a renewed sense of purpose, Captain Sato took the helm, guiding the Icarus towards the reborn planet. The future was uncertain, but they weren't.